Have you been worried about the way your toddler is walking? And you've noticed that their toe is dragging on one foot as they walk. But you're told, don't worry, they'll grow out of it. Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you a case study of a little one who we've been seeing here in our clinic. This little one came to us at about 2.5 years old, almost 3. His mom reported that she had been concerned about his walking pattern right from 12-month-old. She noticed that one foot would always drag as he pulled to stand, and it was always on its toes. She saw the family doctor, who said, don't worry, he's just learning to walk, give him some time. At 18 months, we'll have a look at him again. So she waited till he was 18 months old and went back to the family doctor. She still had concerns. He was trying to walk and he was cruising along furniture. He was still dragging that foot. And as he tries to take some steps, he was often tripping on himself. The family doctor said, let's wait a little bit more, see what happens at 2 years old. So the mom waited, and at 2 years old, finally, the family doctor said, maybe we should see a pediatrician. She then waited 6 months to see a pediatrician, who then said, I don't want to give you a diagnosis at the moment, but you should see a pediatric physiotherapist. And so she's rocked up to our clinic here at My Favourite Physio. Her child is now almost 3 years old, and his walking pattern is such that you can see his arm and his legs are held in a fixed pattern. His leg is really turning on his toes, and it swings around as he walks, often causing him to trip. Our expert pediatric physiotherapist had a full assessment of this child, and it is clear to us that this child actually has hemiplegic cerebral palsy. That means that an event could have occurred in the brain that causes the signals from the brain down to the muscles to be dysfunctional. We see increased muscle tone in his legs and his hands, and he's not using his hand as well on one side than the other. His foot was stiff and he was dragging and tripping on himself repeatedly. Now, we don't officially need a diagnosis, but certainly we know what he has just by the full assessment that we do on his movements. We then start treating it. What we do is we need to correct that foot posture. We do serial casting for 6 weeks. We went correcting his toes from there to being flat and able to lift his leg up without tripping on his toes. We then got him onto our harness treadmill walking system to get him to learn to take each step correctly, bending his knees, moving forward rather than swinging his leg out sideways. We also used radio shockwave therapy to reduce the muscle stiffness and spasticity in his legs and his arms, allowing him to start to use his hand more easily and to move his legs easily. On top of that, we have now ordered for him to have a customized full body suit that will help support him so he's not twisting his body as he walks, using the muscles incorrectly to prevent future problems like scoliosis or muscle imbalance because of the way he was pulling himself to walk. Fast forward, I'm really excited to say to you that literally in a matter of 6 months, this little one is walking beautifully. And yes, his hands are still not so good compared to his foot, but you could literally struggle to see what was wrong with his walking pattern now. Moving forward, we're really excited to continue helping this family as he learns to do more things than just walk and run. We're going to learn to ride a bike, climb stairs, kick a ball, do hopping and all sorts of activities, and we will continue to help him for the moment to help him achieve age-appropriate gross motor skills. At some point, the pediatrician may give him an official diagnosis, but that is not necessary for early intervention to occur. And early intervention is key. We're pleased to be able to intervene for this child because at 3 years old, it was quite late. So if you've got a little one that you're worried about their walking pattern and it's really just not looking right, your child is tripping all the time, please don't wait, because in this case, we missed out really almost 2 years of time where we could have really helped him learn to move better. So if you would like to speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists about your child's walking pattern, the number to ring here at My Favourite Physio is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there in your world who's been concerned about their child's walking pattern, particularly if they're tripping on themselves, swinging one leg on their toes, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a brilliant day. Bye.